Hello YouTube, welcome back to Train Fever, and I thought I'd start this episode off by showing you what my plans are to finish this map off, since we are getting to a stage where it might be worth considering what we're doing and where we're going. Like I said, I'm gonna have a bunch of these also saved up anyway, a bunch of these episodes. So even if I do start Transport Fever, I might be putting the two together. So you might see Train Fever a few episodes run as it finishes off. But that's still a few months away. So what am I doing to finish this series off? You know, what's going to happen over the next maybe 10, 15 episodes? Well, I've got to finish this. So Bridge North, Crowborough, Hunstanton, Wem to Bradford. That's going to be one line. Is that a mountain in the way? That is a mountain in the way. We're going to have to work out how to get around that mountain. I suppose I could just go right round the edge if I had to. That's going to be a bit sad. But yeah, so there's one. That's one thing that I want to do. Second, I want to make a cross-country rail. That's going to be going from Ealing, Aldwick, Settle, possibly Bognor Regis, Watchet, here, the Andover, Polton Field, whatever this junction is, this station, and then splitting off again, Knutsford, Bradford. So 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, 6, 7, 8 stations. That's the next one. Then I want goods supplied to all major towns that I'm going to have. So Wallingford, Settle, New Mills, Kingston, Bridge North, Bradford possibly, Loughborough, Barton maybe, Harrow I'd like to see if I can get anything in Harrow. I think we've already got stuff going to Harrow, and some to Denton obviously we've already got going. So that's what I want to do. Let's go ahead and in fact we're going to leave this episode paused, because what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to get this line. In fact, no, let's play it. We're going to play it because we're going to get this line going. So let's go ahead and get the next station, which is going to be at Hunstanton, up and running. Ideally I would have liked the station in the middle, like exactly where that middle is, but that's not going to happen. So unfortunately I'm going to have to put it over here, like so. Small station. Oh, it looks quite small anyway. Let's actually hook it up like is that good enough? Looks good enough to me there. I'll sort this out later, all this rubbish. It's so stupid. It's not electrified, but it doesn't have that. That's just stupid. It has electrification but no high-speed rail. It's just, yeah, it's really stupid. Like that, and then we're going to go up to Wem. Now I think Wem I might do on this side, and then I'm going to have to figure out a way to get to Bradford. I'm thinking of just cutting through exactly where this cuts through. I'm thinking of cutting through. I'm going to think of putting a 4-platform station in Bradford around the back here, and that's going to be the station that then also does the cross-country line. So that's going to be quite fancy and fun. But for now, we just need to hook up Hunstanton. So here we go. Single line we'll start with. Let's have a look. Where do we want to go? Should we stick to the edge, or should we... No, let's go through... There's a little bit of a hill there. Let's see if we can just cut through that forest just on the edge. Not too much. So perhaps somewhere like that. And then... That's fairly straight. That's probably the best we're going to get, actually. Yeah, that will do. That will actually do. Ooh, bit of lag. There we go. And oh, now we've got a problem. Is that we're getting a bridge showing up because of the way the track is. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? Is there any way to shorten that bridge by any chance? Yeah, we can. Let's make it that size. There we go. That's not a big bridge. That's not a big bridge at all. Okay, and then we'll finish it by pulling it in to its station in Hunstanton. There we go. That's one done. Let's move along to Wem. I want the station now. Oh, come on. Station here is probably going to be problematic. I'm looking at one to put one about here. But it is going to be either cutting into the ground or not being far enough in. Let's see. If I can stick one maybe there, might be alright. That's actually okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's sort this out. Let's go to have a road like, I don't know. No. Oh, okay, fine. It's not what I wanted, but that's a mistake. I was going to say node locked. I was going to say if there was a way to get rid of that. If there was a way to get rid of that and just have the station right off the edge, that would have been cool. Collision, there you go. Done. Right, that will do. And delete. Edge there you go. People can build whatever they want there. Okay, bringing on the next area. Start on this line again. Right, this is what I was talking about, having issues. What if I just tunneled it? Tunneled it until I needed it to come out of the tunnel. Like so. Could I do that? I could keep it in a tunnel until it came out over here, and then over here we can have it sort of manage its way through the terrain. Yeah, let's do that. Right, okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to actually tunnel it from there. It's going to be quite cool. Or not. Never mind. Looks like it doesn't want to be in a tunnel for long. It's odd. Okay, no, let's demolish that then. We're going to go into a tunnel anyway, regardless. We are doing that. I want to see the tunnel come out then. Alright, so the tunnel can come out at the back here. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, not too long a tunnel. Okay, fine. Works for me. And then now this is where things are going to get a bit finicky. If I was to take it all the way to Hunstanton, let's see what would happen. No. It's not possible. It's just not possible. That's going to be bridges and it's just whoa. Alright, let's try from Hunstanton. So this episode's called Navigating Terrain. So let's try it out from Hunstanton. Let's see what we can get. Is that road? So if we were to go out here, another bridge. We don't want the bridges. Don't want too much of an embankment either, but I suppose we haven't got a choice there. Maybe out there. Where's the rail comes out there? Okay, we're getting there. We're close actually. Don't want it too straight. There we go. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut through this forest like so. Unless we were to go around. Still have to cut through the forest, but to go around, maybe we don't have to cut so much through the terrain. It's probably a bit better. There. That's not too much cutting through the terrain now. So that's all the way up to Wem. Okay. Now we've just got Bradford to do. Now. Let's double track all these now actually. We're in 1948. So let's see if by 1950 if we can get ourselves going. right the way over. Yeah, I know. I know. So that cost 500,000 there. And to be honest, we don't have to really worry too much about money at the moment. We just have to worry about being able to service passengers and goods. It's trying to constantly give me a straight, but I don't want one. Like I said, we're gonna have to build a number of goods lines at least to go through these things. Or at least in some places. For example, I think we could possibly build a goods station out on this side if we wanted, if we could supply something. And we could follow it through, in fact, all the way from Bridgenorth. We could actually follow a rail all the way through, supplying goods like that. I don't know. Then it comes into the station here now. We've got this here. It's only freight. So really, we can go over it. It's only going to be that kind of freight. So let's go over here. Ooh. I'll do. There we go. That's good. One, two. Awesome. That will do quite nicely. That will do very, very nicely indeed. Right, Bradford, the big one. How are we going to get the station in here? Elevated station we can't do. Deep station we could possibly do. 3 tracks, 2 tracks. Realistically, you only need a 2-track station because you can have them coming on different lines. But just for fancifulness sake, I'm going to do a 4-track. Plus, I can afford it. And I think we need to show some sort of progression here. Who knows? We might be able to do something. We could do the station on this side, actually. No, I want the station on this side. I genuinely do. I want the station right there, actually. So right there is where it's going to go. There. Right, okay, now. We're going to leave 2... Oh, it is elevated. Ooh, fancy. Because if it's elevated, and we keep it elevated... No, come on, guys. And we keep it elevated. Look at that! That might actually look really, really cool. So if we did... Hold on. We can put a signal here, right? Hang on. Please tell me this works. Okay. No, do that. Right. Okay, please tell me this actually works how I want it to work. Right, so there's that. Right. So we can actually put signals there. We can even have the crossing here. Let's have a look. Yep, the crossing will go in there. 45 miles an hour. Perfect. Okay. We can even put the crossing in here. 45 miles an hour. Perfect. Now, please tell me we can put the bridge in. Like that. That's actually really, really fancy. And from there we can just go ahead and connect up to wherever the heck we are. That is going to do us nicely. Sort yourself out in your normal fashion. Okay, so when I said an elevator station is not going to work, looks like an elevator station is going to work. At least from the viewpoint of this. Oh, very, very fancy, very nice. Let's actually upgrade these roads. Or downgrade the roads as it were. To that, there we go, look at that, that looks good. I don't have Knutsford going out that way, so obviously we're going to have to turn this one around. This one's actually going to be turning, and it's going to go through a tunnel, it looks like, and then it's going to come out over here. So we're going to have to deal with this one in its own time. In fact, we're going to probably have to deal with it now. And the reason we're going to have to deal with it now is we don't want it to mess up. That's actually quite alright. We don't want things building stupidly when, you know, around things. That would be horrible if they did that. Right. That's alright, and then we can just tunnel from there. Right, good. Let's go ahead and do this. 105k. Is there any better way for us to do this? I don't think so. Unfortunately. Any better way for us to do this? Possibly. Not there. Where's the... Alright, what happens if I just try and connect? What does it give me? There we go. What do you give me? You've got a bit of a trench there. Can we go around that? Let's see if we can make our way around that. No, we can't. We're already too high up, I think. So maybe if we go from here... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. From here, and just bear in mind which side we're on as well. So we're going to need some space for the next track. Let's try and just bring it alongside and around the side of the hill. There we go. That's better. So at least we're not cutting through the terrain as much now. Alright, now we can try and connect it up. Where is it? Alright, there you are. That looks like a solid connection to me. Not bad. There's another line pretty much ready to go in this episode. So it took a lot of navigation of the terrain though. There's a lot of terrain management that we had to do there. Right, and it joins up. Let's make sure it joins up nicely. Boom. Alright. That. Should I, for the heck of it, just tell you what I will do for the heck of it. Give me like a straight. Give me that. Then give me that. Give me that. Alright, that will do. Bulldoze that for me. Connect these two up. Nicely. Like that. And then we're going to do that. Do that. And stick a depot on the end. There. And for these lines over here, do the same kind of thing. There. Like that. And there. Oh, nope, not that. There. And, oh. Well, why not? Why? Why? Alright, just do that then. There, that and that. There we go, sorted. And just for a bit of fun. Why not? We'll go from here. Have a small one going across there. Oh, we can't do that one. Can we not do that one? No. Okay, never mind. Get rid of that. Just thought I'd have a bit of fun there with that, but that didn't work. Okay. So there we go. So we've actually got another depot. So we've got a depot on both ends. And we've got a fine little setup here. Let's just finish this off by getting rid of that, and adding that. Okay. Fine setup. Let's have a look at the... see how that looks from... perhaps from here. Fancy, worth a screenshot. There we go. Okay, and that's where I'm going to end the episode. What I'll do off camera is I'll add some signaling, and I'll just sort out a few things with the junctions and everything. And then in the next episode, we'll be ready to actually get one of these running. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to our channel for more videos on Train Fever, and leave a comment in the comments box below. I hope to see you guys next week.